try something, and it's not easy, but we're on the field where Poppy loves to go bonkers. And here goes the second one. I can't let them off together because I can't do the camera. Off you go. You're not going, you're staying with me. Poppy is somewhere in there. I can see her. I can hear her. So, good afternoon. I'm home from work a little earlier, so welcome to Vlogmas day 19. Yes, I'm home from work a little earlier. I had to go and see the doctor about something. Actually, the asthma nurse, to be precise. They're trying to change my inhalers and they're having a little bit of fun because it's not coming. They're not finding it. So maybe this appointment to go and see the nurse and try out the new inhaler and no new inhaler and yeah, back to square one. So off to try and find new inhaler from somewhere else. Hey ho. Anyway, it's being sorted and that's the main thing. So here we are on the back. I don't know if anybody noticed yesterday, but Maggie wasn't 100% when we did Houndmas. And she isn't, I think she's got a bit of an upset tummy. Just hold on a minute, I need to catch her because we've got a dog coming towards us. She was off her food, she wasn't as affectionate and as she just wasn't normal Maggie. Her ears weren't up and her tail wasn't wagging. But today she is. Oh, they've disappeared off into the distance. There you go. Isn't it a lovely evening? Can you see the sunset? It's really cold. So yes, I'm a bit frustrated that I didn't get my asthma sorted. So I'm going to stomp it off on these lovely fields. So I'm going to go for quite a bit of a walk. I'm going to come back round behind me at the other end of the village. I can't have the dogs off the lead all the time, but it doesn't matter because it's getting dark. But I have my torch with me. I have the Archers on Radio 4 to catch up on. So yes, I'm going to clear my head and it'll all get sorted out now after Christmas. I think you have to draw a line eventually on things, don't you? And Christmas is around the corner and I was sort of saying to the asthma nurse, look, I'm not going to get this sorted before Christmas. And she was like, oh, you could get your inhaler, you could do this, you could. I was like, no, I can't, I'll do it after Christmas. I'll just use what I've got till then. It won't harm. So I'm going because there's more people. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Maggie's just been feeling a little off colour. I think there's a bit of a digestion issue going on there, but we don't need to linger on that. She was fine out and about, but now we've got home and food's being mentioned, she's a little bit off it. But somebody's here to have hers. You wait there. Wait, you wait there. Okay. Okay, Poppy. And just to make certain she gets hers. There you go. We're going to have it. Do you want it today? She's being really funny. You're going to smile for your public, Maggie. You're going to give your public a lovely smile. She's really a little bit off colour. I hope she comes back round soon. But you know what we're like if we feel a bit off colour. But having said that, she was fine when we were out and about. I don't know. Dogs. Put it this way. She's eaten, she's drunk. She's been to the toilet and she's been for a walk. She doesn't need to go to the vet. So, I'm back from the walk and I feel 1000% better than I did when I was out, when I set off. Oh my gosh, I was in a bit of a huff when I set off. Things are much better now. I've had a nice big blast of Yorkshire fresh air. I think that's what I needed, just fresh air. Sorry about the hand going across the screen. Now, let me start with the advent calendars. So number 19, I've already found today once, which is down here at the bottom. And today we have we've got a skating snowman. Can you see that? There we are, a skating snowman. Oh, yes. Now then, the rubber duck advent calendar, which is coming slowly but surely. Oops, I can't even reach it now, it's disappeared. It's just gone off on one. There we go. So, here we go. We are now moving on to the last line. Now, I have a confession to make. I said yesterday that I had mislaid the ducks. I haven't. I had to put them in this little tiny sewing pouch here. So, we had, one of these 2 days ago, 3 days ago. And then we had the duck with the, wait for it, earphones and microphone, which will not fit on here.
like so, because it's far too big for them. So that's what we had. So let's have a look and see what we've got coming today. Oh, another little duck. Oh, it's another different coloured one, look. I've got loads of little coloured ducks. Actually, I was getting a bit frustrated at having so many little ducks. But this one's really got, looks like it's had a lip job, doesn't it? But they all look as if they've had a lip job. Sorry if you've had a lip job. But I'm going to be able to do colours with Oliver when he comes, because I've got white, blue, yellow, orange, black, pink, red, and now I have purple. So I am going to put these little ducks back in said box so that they are safe and move on. Oh, sorry, I've got an itch on my face. Nice and swiftly to the main event. Day 19. It's 21, that one. I'm wondering what 21's got a nice rattle to it. Fine, that's my soap. Now that's an empty packet. I think we can take that out, don't you? Sorry, Andrea, I've got empty packets in here. 15 I've still got in here. 23. Oh, here's 19. It's at the bottom. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look at 19. I'll take it down here underneath the microphone so you can't hear it rattling. We're ready. Oh, look about this! Oh, it's from Laura the Specky Seamstress. Oh my gosh. Make today all about you. Oh my gosh. Make today all about you. That is absolutely beautiful. Bias tape by the Specky Seamstress, and that is Laura. Laura and Andrea, that is a winner in my opinion. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So today has been a very steady day. Nothing special over the top or anything like that. So it's time to get going with some sewing. And while I am sewing, I have lined up some Vlogmasses that I need to catch up on. And I'm starting with Ruan, because I haven't watched hers. And then I'm going on to Sam, then there's Catherine, then there's Cara. But first of all, let me just get out my sewing and tell you what it is I'm doing tonight on my dress. Okay then, so this evening I've had another really good evening sewing on my Tilde shirt dress. So I've started by doing the cuffs. I always turn them up first and then I'll do the seam, because then when I've done the seam it will turn over. I open the seam up, lay it flat, and I'm then not trying to turn that up in the round. And because it's a cuff, you then don't have to neaten the seam, so we can turn it up straight away and iron that one flat. So I've done the sleeves. I've done the first bit of the sleeves and I'm going to French seam. So I have done my 2/8 of an inch there, 5/8 of an inch. So the next one will be the 1 centimetre, 3/8 of an inch. And the other thing I've done is I have done the burrito. So the front of the dress and the back of the dress are together. Please excuse the barking. This is how I know that she's probably in a little bit of a huff, because she didn't get told off yesterday, because she was a naughty dog yesterday. She was a bit of a naughty dog, so she's probably having a spaniel huff. But I wanted to tell you the other thing I'd done tonight is the buttonhole plackets. Now, as you know, I sewed them on yesterday. So today I ironed them, trimmed them, and then it came to, do I stitch in the ditch? No, I don't stitch in the ditch, do I? Just take a look at what I did do. I did it by hand. The reason being that this is going to show everything. If you're going to stitch on the top of this, it's going to show. So the top stitching on the yoke I will do, and the top stitching on the collar I will do. But this is definitely a hand job. If I'd got that stitching in the ditch at all out, and I've got a really, really fine, I just think it might not have looked right. And when I come to do the yoke, I might hand baste that down. I'll trim the seam and iron it, and I might hand baste it rather than using the the top stitching, because if there's any kind of gather or anything in the seam, it's going to say a big thank you to 3 lovely ladies, Pamela, Sharon and Sally. Thank you so much. I'll thoroughly enjoy having those coffees, and I hope you don't mind, but if I can combine them, I'm going to share them with Hannah when we go out for a coffee on Friday. Also, there was one lovely lady, I can't remember your name exactly, my darling, but thank you so much for the gorgeous message you sent about you and your mother visiting Castle Howard. I took the liberty of forwarding your message to the operations team that I'm part of at the moment, and they were delighted, absolutely over the moon. Really, really delighted that you came and that you had the most wonderful day. Believe me, that stair lift, you know about the stair lift, so you'll know how I feel about the stair lift. So, if you've not already subscribed, do please consider subscribing. There's a button here, and here's a little reminder to like, comment and subscribe. And for now, with my croaky voice, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.